The grand old masters visit the up-and-coming challengers. As Como strive to mix it with top-tier Serie A sides, there is no one bigger than 36-time champions Juventus. In terms of home matches for Como this season, it won't get much bigger than this at the Sinigalia. They welcome Juventus here on this Sunday lunchtime kickoff. Here's Kempf. Nicely led on by Kakire. This is Morata. So good at finding that space in between the lines. The impressive Nico Paz onto Voivoda. Takes a deflection off Cambiaso. Gregorio can't prevent the corner. So the rising star of the month in Serie A for September, Nico Paz standing over this one. Como looking to hit the front early. This is D'Acunha. Lovely back heel, Nico Paz. That's a dangerous ball. Como lead inside 4 minutes. A lightning start for the Lariani. On target against Fiorentina, on target against Juventus. He loves scoring against the big boys. Mark Oliver Kempf. What a well-worked goal. Peeling around to the back post. The ball in. A teasing one from Nico Paz. Nobody marshalling Kempf. And a fantastic finish on the volley to beat Di Gregorio. Gives Juventus the opportunity to attack deep in the Como half. Thuram arriving late. This is Kenan Yildiz. Hardly seen anything of Kenan Yildiz so far, but that's a decent ball to find Locatelli. And the ironic jeers from the Como fans tell you all you need to know. Far off from Locatelli. Here goes Chico Conceição. He's got Yildiz in support. Conceição goes for goal. He might be getting an earful from his fellow attackers there. He did all the hard work cutting inside, but he had Yildiz in support. David had peeled off his man as well. Here goes Kakire. Far too easy there for Como. In fact, Lloyd Kelly is shouting at his defenders, as is Michele Di Gregorio. They need to switch on here, Juventus, because it could go from bad to worse. Voivoda goes low. Not a bad idea. Perrone leaves it for Nico Paz. And now the counter-attack is on for Juventus. Conceição. He's got Cambiaso in support. Goes for Jonathan David, perhaps the wrong option. Como flooding back now. Here's Yildiz. Kenan Yildiz looking to place one. Well, why not? He's got that in his locker. The young Turkish international, he did have support left and right. David onto Koopmeiners. This is Kalulu. Conceição quickly forward to find David, but well intercepted by Kempf. Here goes Chico Conceição. Thuram on the edge of the box. Into Yildiz, who tried to apply the flick. Juventus getting it into dangerous positions, but that final ball just lacking. There is Cesc Fabregas watching on from the stands. Here is Yildiz for Juventus. Como doubling up on him. Yildiz wriggles away effortlessly. He lays it into the path of Koopmeiners. Shot blocked. Much better from Yildiz, much better from Juve. Locatelli. Out to Conceição. Going toe-to-toe with Moreno. Conceição. There's a desperate lunge there from the Spanish defender. Conceição. Too quick for Alberto Moreno. Wonderful dribbling by Kenan Yildiz. Look at that for a block. Now Como on the break. Cannot take your eyes off this match, even for a second. Nico Paz, he's got Peroni in support. This is Morata. Morata trying to bend one. Decent save in the end from Di Gregorio. He palms it out for a corner. Well, the moment that the ball arrived at Morata's feet, you knew exactly what he was going to do. On his weaker side, on his left foot, trying to curl it past the ex-Monza goalkeeper. Corner comes in from Da Cunha. This is Kempf once again. Well, that would have been some story. Nico Paz leading the charge once again. Half an hour gone at the Senigallia. Juventus out of position. Cachiere. This is Morata. So much space for the Spaniard. Morata. Well, it's too easy for Como at the moment. Acres of space. Nico Paz. This is Moreno. Morata wanted it early. Moreno, kept out by Di Gregorio. It falls to Voivoda. And then easy on the second time of asking for Juve's goalkeeper. Well, it's end-to-end stuff here. It's been a fantastic 33 minutes of football at the Senigallia. Big opportunity to do so here. Short free kick to Yildiz. Locatelli, and this is turn Koopmeiners. Koopmeiners again. He's been blocked 3 times in this first half. Turn Koopmeiners. He's appealing for a handball. The referee not interested. Here is Koopmeiners latching onto the ball. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can! And it's been tucked away. Well, Jonathan David with the finish, but the flag has gone up on the far side. Koopmeiners in an offside position. A really well-worked attack from Juventus. Juventus once again, Jonathan David. This is Kalulu, now Thuram! Well, he's been in the wars, Kefren Thuram, in the last 5 minutes. Big chance by his standards. Perhaps the presence of Smolcic putting off the Frenchman. How many chances are Juve going to have late on in this first half? Juve coach Igor Tudor unhappy with how long Como are taking. David into the path of Conceição. Dragging Kempf out of position. Chico Conceição tried the toe poke. Well, they look capable of scoring every time they flood forward, the Bianconeri. Rugani, who's given the ball away. This is Morata. And now Cachiere finds its way out to Da Cunha. And this is Voivoda. Fantastic block by Rugani. Last ditch defending. Well, a pulsating and entertaining first half comes to an end at the Giuseppe Senigallia. Welcome back to the Stadio Giuseppe Sinigalia in Como, and it is the home side who have a slender 1-goal advantage over Juventus. There is one change to tell you about for Como, and it is Jacobo Ramon who is coming on for Diego Carlos. Diego Carlos was booked in the first half. Well, 1952, the last time that Como won a Serie A match against Juventus 73 years ago. I'm not sure if there are any Como fans in the stadium remember that match. It's 45 minutes for the Lariani, and they will be close to a famous win. Juventus, of course, looking to come back. They had lots of the ball, Juventus, in the latter stages of the first half. Some big chances to turn Koopmeiners, providing an assist for Jonathan David, but the goal was ruled out for an offside on the Dutchman. This is Morata, bringing into play Nico Paz. It's worked very effectively. Morata into Paz today. This is Vojvoda, thinks about the shot. It's parried and then put wide by Cachiere. Not for the first time in the game. Di Gregorio parries it out straight to a Como player. Great effort from Vojvoda. It was difficult for the Juve stopper. It bounced right in front of him. But Cachiere has got to be doing better. Beautifully done by Nico Paz. This is Perrone, bullied off it by Koopmeiners. He lays it on to Jonathan David. And that's a foul from behind. And a chance for Juventus to test Butte in the Como goal. Up steps Koopmeiners. It's Koopmeiners. Fiercely hit over the bar. Just couldn't quite dip in time for the Dutchman. Well struck. Cambiaso with the cross. This is Koopmeiners. The header on target and kept out by Butte. Just lacking the power to test the French goalkeeper. Much better from Juventus. Decent delivery from Cambiaso. Thuram. Nicely laid into the path of Yildiz. Juve playing some good stuff at the moment. Dangerous period of the match for Como. Cambiaso, that's a nice delivery. And Thuram with the header. Alex Valle entering the fray, the ex-Barcelona and Celtic wingback. And he takes the place of Alberto Moreno. The other change, Maxence Cachiere, making way, and it is Tassos Douvikas. Kempf and Thuram spreads it out here to Chico Conceição. Conceição taking on Valle. That's a good ball. Kalulu clipped towards that back post and eventually put behind by Butte. Turn Koopmeiners leaving the field. He makes way, as does Manuel Locatelli. Kalulu out of position now, and this is where Como can be very dangerous. Here goes their starlet, Nico Paz, drawing in Cambiaso. Nico Paz! That'll do it! The rising star of September in Serie A is the man who gives Como a 2-goal advantage. The sky is the limit for Nico Paz. He is the gift that keeps giving for Como. In a match billed as the battle of the starlets, Nico Paz against Yildiz, it is the Argentine with a sensational goal, the second for Como, and surely the one that puts this game out of reach for Juventus. Como 2, Juve 0. Well, enjoy him while you can, Como fans. I'm not too sure he'll be here for that long, particularly if he keeps putting in performances like these. But week in, week out, he has these Como fans on the edge of their seats. And you think that Como will now defend with everybody behind the ball. Here goes the big Serbian, Vlahovic. He's got Conceição on the outside. Conceição, can he test Butet? This is Vlahovic, first chance for him. And then out to Cambiaso. Ferociously struck from Juve's number 27. Straight at Butet.
Si ricorda che le società sono responsabili per il comportamento antisportivo e violento.
Thuram. Clip forward towards Vlahovic, but too long. Nico Paz, expertly done to keep it away from Kalulu. He brings into play Douvikas. Could things get worse here for Juventus? Douvikas! Straight at Di Gregorio. Easy in the end for Juventus' goalkeeper. Conceição. Looking for Vlahovic, too close to Butet. Morata. Calmly done by the very experienced Alvaro Morata. Nico Paz. Voivoda. This is Stefan Posch into Douvikas. Well hung up by the recently introduced Stefan Posch. Well, this will be interesting in the next 30 seconds to see how much time Airoldi will add on. David goes down, another free kick for Juventus. This time Voivoda the offender. Considering all the stoppages, there surely has to be at least 6 or 7. Up steps Dusan Vlahovic. Nicely placed, but Butet was on hand. A huge applause for Alvaro Morata. No goal against his former side once again. Vlahovic. Dusan Vlahovic goes for goal. Well, that sums up Juve's performance today. They haven't taken any of the chances that have come their way. A win 73 years in the making. Como defeat Juve in Serie A for the first time since 1952. The Bianconeri's barren run goes on. No wins for them in their last 4 and 7 in all competitions without victory.